Morning,
And
sir.
Morning, sir.
very good, thank you. And before we start discussion about the preparation of the high level examination like NEET, all the NEET students only, sir? ICAR. Okay. So, actually the preparation requires, you have to remember two important things before appearing the examination. The first thing is, you should be very much familiar about all the important terminology of the concepts, what are there required for the examination. That is the first important thing. And the second important thing, you should expertise yourself regarding the conceptual knowledge what you acquired after listening to the class. Okay, again I am repeating two important things to get a good rank in a high level examination is, first thing, know every conceptual knowledge regarding whatever the terminology it is there. You should be familiarized with the terminology whatever there it is required for the syllabus. Okay, that's first important thing. And after knowing everything, don't think it is completed. You should make yourself expertise in that particular concept. That is important. Okay, so for example, actually the scoring subjects, concepts, thermodynamics, light, okay, waves, and whatever the important concepts are there. Let me check the preparation level about yourself, okay, in this session. Okay, so shall I start from waves and light, electricity and thermodynamics? Which one you select? Which one you are most familiarized with? Which subject you are good at? I think what is the boy name?
Maybe Harshit.
Harshit.
Yes,
Which
sir.
topic you are most interested? Light, electricity, thermodynamics.
Electricity, sir. Current
Electricity, very good. What about the girl name?
Which one?
Girl, any more?
It is Amrut. Amrut.
Sampriti. Electricity, are you good at?
Yes, sir. Electricity.
Okay. Shall we have an level of preparation? Shall I check the level of preparation and what you actually has to learn, how to go for better preparation? Let us have a discussion. Okay. So basic from the starting level of electricity. Okay. What is the definition of electricity? What is mean by electricity?
Flow of electrons.
That's very good. Flow of
Electrons
electron.
per unit
Okay.
time.
That's very good. Okay. Who invented the electron? J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson invented the electron in which year? 1897. So that is the origin of the electron. Okay. And of course, we are going to study all the details about the movement of electron. That is electricity. Okay. So when we start electricity, immediately we are going to have a discussion on resistances. Okay. What are the types of questions they appear in the examination? What is the basic definition of resistance? What is mean by resistance? No problem. Feel free to say.
Material
Yes.
which opposes
Feel
the
comfort
flow
and
of
feel free to
electricity.
say whatever you know. What is mean by resistance?
Sir, material which opposes the flow of electricity.
Consume volume increase, some more volume. Opposition.
A material which opposes the flow of electricity.
Very good. Understood? So the property of a physical material, it is a property of a physical material by virtue of which it's okay, sir. Don't disturb it. It's the property of a physical material by which the substance opposes the electric current to pass through it. It opposes the electricity to pass through it. That is the property of the material. Resistance is the property of a material. Immediate after knowing about the resistance, what is the SI unit of resistance?
Ohm meter.
Ohm only. That is specific resistance
Oh,
is
sorry. That is
resistance
resistivity.
only. Okay. So I am going to draw a small circuit. I mean circuits on the board. Okay. So try to tell the answers so that we are going to some higher levels. Okay. Starting from the low level questions to some high level questions, we are going to move. Okay. So here, are you able to see what is the value of the resistance I have drawn?
4 ohms.
4 ohm.
4 ohm. I mean, the unit of resistance is ohm, 4 ohm resistance. Okay. So, if I connect one more resistance, 8 ohm. Okay. In between the terminals AB, what is the resultant resistance RAB? Resultant resistance between AB terminals. What is your answer?
1 by 4.
1 by
4.
4
Ohm.
ohm.
Yes, sir.
Girls, I am
Yes, sir.
1 by 4 ohm only.
Yes, sir.
What is the formula you have to use?
1 by RA plus 1 by RB.
equals to
1 by R is equal to?
1 by
1
RA
by
plus
RA
1 by
plus 1
RB.
by RB.
Very good. Okay. So if some more resistance are there, you have to keep like that. That is 4 into 8 by 4 plus 8. That is 32 by 12. Is it not? When 4 and 8 ohm are in parallel, the resultant resistance, that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by RA plus 1 by RB. That is 4 into 8 by 4 plus 8, 32 by 12. What is the value of 32 by 12? Is 8 by 3 ohm, no? 4 8s 32, 4 3s are 12, is it not? Okay. So that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. According to this formula, resultant resistance 1 by RAB is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Is it not? Okay. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. Okay. So what is the LCM of 4 and 8? LCM of 4 and 8, 8 only. LCM of 4 and 8 is 8 only. Okay. So this is 4 2s are 8. This is 2. 8 1s are 8. 1. That is 3 by 8. 1 by R AB is calculated to be 3 by 8 ohm. That implies R AB is equal to 8 by 3 ohm. Is it not? Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shall I ask? I think you told how you, I don't know how you got that answer. Okay. Understood? This formula you told exactly, but how you calculated to obtain this answer, I don't know. But is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I ask one more question? Since the level 1 question, where from we started in the electricity, there are so many number of important models are there. In those models, this is a very basic model where from we started. Okay. Therefrom we have to go for higher levels. Okay. This is the very basic first level. Okay. So in electricity, we are discussing the important models. Okay. In that the very basic models we have started now. Okay. RAB is 8 by 3 parallel combination. Okay. Understood? Okay. Shall I ask
Yes,
one more
sir.
question? Shall I change the values there? Suppose
Okay,
this
sir.
value is, this is some 3 ohm. This is 5 ohm. What is your answer? 3 ohm and 5 ohm. Calculate and tell me.
15 by 8.
15 by 8 ohm.
15 by 8.
15.
By 8.
That's very good. 15 by 8. If you check like this, 1 by RAB is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. 3, 5 LCM is 15. Okay. So 5 plus 3. This is 8 by 15. So RAB is equal to 15 by 8 only. Or simply you can use this formula AB by A plus B, you will be getting. Okay. So suppose both are 10 ohm and 10 ohm. What is your answer? 10 ohm and 10 ohm.
10.
10 ohm and 10 ohm is 10 only.
No, sir. 5 ohm.
That's very good. 5 ohm. 1 by AB by A plus B, that is AB by A plus B, that is 10 into 10 by 10 plus 10, that is 100 by 20, that is 5 ohm.
5.
Understood? Or whenever two values are equal, both values are equal, simply half the value, you need not calculate. That is 10, 10 is there, the answer will be 5 itself. Okay, you are not going to calculate. Okay, suppose 8 and 8 is there, what is your answer? 8 and 8.
4.
4.
4.
4 is right answer. Why? Because if you calculate, you are getting 4 only. See, 8 into 8 by 8 plus 8, that is 64 by 16. How much 64 by 16?
4.
4.
4.
4 only. Understood now? Whenever the resistors are equal in their values, definitely the net value will become half. But don't expect this much very easy question will be appearing in the examination. It will be some more difficult questions will be asking. Okay. So this is the first stage of learning resistance combination calculation. Okay. 8 ohm, 8 ohm, half. Suppose 5 ohm, 5 ohm are there. What is your answer? 5 ohm?
2.5.
Huh?
2.5.
Very good. 2.5, half. Okay. Now, next model we are going to see. In this model, I am going to draw a circuit here. What is your answer? RAB is equal to
8.
8 ohm, sir.
very good. 8 ohm is a good answer. I think you got the point. Okay. Now I am increasing a little bit. Now, what is your answer?
5 ohm.
5 ohm, sir.
Answer is
5
5
ohm.
ohm.
5 ohm. Very good. Okay. What is your answer?
4 ohm.
4. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So in the absence of this 6 ohm resistance, suppose this resistance is not there. That resistance is not there. What is your answer?
4 ohm.
4 ohm. Huh?
Yes, sir.
This is the upper one is 6
6 ohm.
ohm. The lower one is
12 ohm.
12 ohm. Okay. 12 into 6 by 12 plus 6, 18. Okay. 3 and this is 4 ohm. Okay. In the presence of 6 ohm, what is your answer? Suppose 6 ohm is there. In the absence of 6 ohm, it's okay. Your answer is perfect. Suppose 6 ohm is there. What is your answer? Let me ask some easy question.
Sir, 10 ohm.
So this is suppose 4 ohm, 4 ohm,
Sir,
4 ohm, 4 ohm. What is your answer? All are 4 ohms only. Okay, this one is 6 ohm. All are 4 ohms only. Then this is one of the most important model in the resistance point of view. So all are 4 ohms. The middle one only 6 ohm. What is your answer?
sir, 10 ohm.
10 ohm,
10
sir.
ohm.
Yes, sir.
10
Can you
ohm.
give an appropriate explanation for your answer? How you obtained? Can you give an appropriate explanation? How you got 10 ohm?
Sir, the
Sir,
4,
The upper arm is consisting of what is the total value of resistance?
8 ohm.
The lower arm is consisting of
8 ohm.
8 ohm only. So both
Yes,
are in
sir.
parallel. Suppose 6 ohm is not there. So what is your answer? 8 ohm are in parallel.
4 ohm.
4
4
ohm
ohm
is
is-
the answer. But suppose
And
6 ohm is there. What is your answer?
Then they will be in series and the answer will be 10 ohm.
yes.
No, we cannot decide whether the 4 ohm and 6 ohm are in series or parallel. Okay. Suppose two resistances are, if the two ends of the resistance is connected to the two ends of the other resistance, then they can be said to be connected in a parallel manner or end to end. You cannot say both are not connect, both ends if you observe, neither they connected in series nor they connected in parallel. That is the important thing here. Neither they connected in series nor they connected in parallel. That's important here. Okay. So in this model, what the important point you have to observe is, it is called a Wheatstone bridge under balanced condition. It is a Wheatstone bridge under balanced condition. Actually, the Wheatstone bridge, the basic form of a Wheatstone bridge will be like this. This is a Wheatstone bridge. This is a galvanometer. So whenever the resistance having different values, there will be a chance of, this is end 1, this is end 2. In between these two ends, suppose potential difference is existing. Okay. So suppose I have taken a beaker of water. Okay. Suppose a small connection is there and one more beaker is attached like this with a tube. Okay. Suppose water is there in this beaker. Okay. So will the water comes down and enter into this beaker or not? Definitely water come and enter into this beaker. Why? Because this beaker is at low level. Is it not? So that is our explanation. Actually, scientifically, because of the lack of which potential difference energy is there in between these two beakers. Okay. So potential energy of the water at higher heights, this is height is more, that is mgh, more potential energy this water is consisting of. Okay. When it is at low level, h is low, potential energy is low. So in the beaker 1, among the beaker 1 and 2, which beaker is possessing more potential energy? Among
One.
the beaker 1 and 2, which beaker is
Beaker one.
position? Huh?
Beaker 1.
Beaker? Very good.
One.
Beaker 1. Why? What is the reason? What is the explanation?
Because it is at a
Because it
greater
is at a-
height. Greater
Yes.
height.
When H is more, mgh, potential energy is more. And hence, beaker 1 is at a more potential energy. Okay. So, why water is flowing and entering into beaker 2? Because beaker 2, H is lesser and less potential energy. Okay. So, what is the reason of flowing energy from one point to another point? Because of difference in potential energy. Okay. Energy flows always from higher potential to low potential. Okay. Heat energy is there. Suppose heat energy flows from body at higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. Okay. So even water flows from higher potential to lower potential. Suppose this beaker is at the same level or at more height. Okay. Can water into this beaker? It cannot. Why? Because it is at a high potential. Okay. So always energy or electricity or heat, whatever it may be, flows from higher potential to low potential only. So when potential difference is there, then only current flows. So if potential difference is not there in between these two, current cannot flow. Okay. So P by Q is equal to R by S. This is called bridge balanced condition. When bridge is under balanced condition, no current flows among the two terminals 1 and 2. And hence, if you consider this example, 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm. If you apply the formula, is the bridge is balanced or not?
Yes, sir.
Wheatstone bridge.
It's
P by
balanced.
Q is becoming R by S.
Yes, sir.
What is the P by Q value?
1.
4 by 4. 1.
Very good. 1. P by Q is 1 and R by S is also 1. So, bridge is under balanced condition. So, across 6 ohm, no current flows. Why? Because if see, there is a beaker here, water is there, there is a beaker here, water is there. Suppose if you connect both the beakers, in which direction water flows? No way, there is no water flows in between these two beakers. Why? Because both are at the same potential. If the second beaker moves down or moves up, then only you can expect a flow of water. Is it not? Similarly, whenever potential difference is there only, then only current start flowing across these terminals. Okay. So, same example. Both are at same potential, no current flows. That means both are at same potential means bridge balanced condition must be satisfied. If P by Q is equal to R by S, both are said to be at same potential. And hence, bridge is said to be balanced. No current can be expected across 1 and 2 terminals. So, 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm. So, bridge is balanced. No current is flowing. Though you keep 6 ohm or 10 ohm or 100 ohm, whatever the value, it is now it will not show any effect on the circuit. Why? Because no current flows. That means it is almost open circuit. Okay. So 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 4. Okay. So after knowing this, let me ask one more small question. Then I will increase the level. Okay. So second question is 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 8 ohm. I think this is the first question I asked. This is 6 ohm. What is the net resistance in between AB? What is your answer? Apply the concept what you learned just now.
Sir, 4 ohm.
4 ohm is your answer.
Yes, sir.
Total value is Upper arm is having a 6 ohm, lower one is a 12. Okay. Do this resistance, 6 ohm resistance, show any effect on the circuit? I am asking the question again. Listen the question carefully. Do this 6 ohm resistance affect the circuit?
No, sir.
Yes.
No,
How-
sir,
how it
because
affect?
it's balanced.
Bridge is under balanced condition. That's very good identification. So under bridge is balanced condition, this is a terminal 1, terminal 2 of 6 ohm. Okay. So when bridge is under balanced condition, do the current flow across 1 and 2?
No, sir.
No current flows. That means the 6 ohm, the presence of 6 ohm will not any affect. Why? Because no current is flowing. When no current flows, what is the, knowing whether it is, obstructing the flow of current or not, how can you say? No current is flowing. Whether it is obstructing the current or allowing the current, we no more discussion about that point. Why? Because no resistance is acting in this two terminals, in between the two terminals. Is it not? Okay. When current flows, if the current is opposed by this particular resistance, then we can talk about the resistance. No current is flowing, then no, you cannot talk about the effect of this particular value of resistance. When no current flows, when bridge is under balanced condition, no current flows from 1 and 2. Actually, why no current flows when bridge is balanced? This is conceptual learning. After learning only, we go for solving the models. Okay. So directly I told the result of the Wheatstone bridge. So that is when bridge is under balanced
Okay.
condition, no current flows across the middle resistance. Okay. One of the important models of exam point of view. Okay. So 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm, 8 ohm means bridge is under balanced condition. That means no current flows across. That means the presence of this resistance is not showing any effect. So you can simply remove or add whatever you do, it won't show any effect. So if you remove that, what is the resultant circuit? 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 4 ohm and 8 ohm only. Okay. So when you can remove when you can neglect that resistance, only when the bridge is balanced, then only you can neglect that. If the bridge is not balanced, you cannot supposed to neglect that resistance. It is not allowed. Okay. So it show the its resistance value in the circuit. Okay. So you can neglect this particular resistance. So what is the net value? Now you calculate the resultant resistance between AB. What is the resultant resistance now? So in the absence of 6 ohm, upper arm is consisting of total value
4 ohm,
2 ohm and 4 ohm. What is the total value?
6 ohm,
Very
6
good. What
ohm,
is the lower arm is consisting?
12 ohm.
12 ohm,
12 ohm. So what is the resultant between AB?
4 ohm.
4 ohm.
4 ohm,
6 into 12 by 6 plus 12. That is 6 into 12 by 18. Okay. 3 6, 4 ohm is your answer. Is it not? Okay. Now you have to apply your this is a conceptual learning and the application of your skill. Let me check. By solving this question, you should able to show your skill levels. What is the resultant resistance between? So this is the actual the way how the question is asked in a perfect level in the examination. This is the level how they ask in the examination. In a higher level point of view, they ask like this the question. How you solve this problem? Think for 5 minutes and try to tell. What is your answer? RAB. What is the resultant resistance? You know how to calculate resultant resistance, and you know the concept of Wheatstone bridge. Okay, bridge is balanced condition or not? You know. Okay, what is the effect of the resistance when current flows across the resistance? Whenever potential difference exists, then only current flows. You know that point also. Okay, so whenever the two beakers are at same level, no water flows. When the beaker is higher or low level, then only water or current flows. Okay, so you know everything. You have some conceptual knowledge. Now you try to solve that. This is how you are applying your skill. Take 5 minutes, no problem. Understood how the question will be asked in the examination? So this is the way how they ask in a better level of asking. Whenever you require concentration, you can close your eyes for some time, 1 or 2 minutes. You close your eyes and think carefully, then you definitely will be getting a very good ideas. So when you want to decrease the environmental disturbances, keep close your eyes for just 2 minutes, then you will get very good thoughts. Okay. If you feel you are disturbed by the environment, keep closing your eyes for 2 minutes.
So what is the value of the resistance which you have written above the 12 ohm?
In between,
In between this
so let me now
above 12 ohm.
AB na AB, let it be some C, D, E. What is your question? Now you tell. So let it be some D.
So between 8 ohm and okay. Between A and C.
A and C, 6
Yes,
ohm
sir.
only is there. In between
6 ohm.
A and C, 6 ohm is there. 6. This is 6. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Shall I reveal the answer? Or you want any hint? You want any hint? Shall I give a small hint?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others? You want
Yes,
the
sir.
hint or shall I wait for some more time? Should I wait for 1 more minute or shall I give the hint?
Give the hint, sir.
Okay, okay. Now I am giving you the hint. Okay. So,
Okay, sir.
all are conductors only. In between conductors and resistance. So, this is a conductor. It's a wire connection, is it not? Wire.
Yes,
Am
sir.
I right? This is a conductor. This is resistance, is it not? Again,
Yes, sir.
a conductor. Okay. So, terminal, it is junction. At the junction, resistance is there or conductors are there? What is there?
Conductors.
Resistance or conductor?
Conductors.
Very good. At the junction point, only conductors are meeting, but in between the junctions, resistances are present. Okay. Now the conductors means simple metallic conductors. Okay. We can bend. Okay. We can mold. We can make them into an appropriate convenient shape. That is the specialty of conductors. Now I am bending the conductors, whatever the wires are there, comfortably to get an idea about the circuit in a comfortable manner. That is, see, look at the circuit. This is D terminal. In between D and C, the resistance, what it is there? 8 ohm resistance is there, is it not? In between C and D, 8 ohm is there. Okay. And of course, in between D and E, this is E, in between D and E, 6 ohm is there. Okay. In between C and E, 12 ohm is there. So this is terminal B. Okay. Is it clear? Now, actually, this is the point where A is lying in the circuit. Okay. Now I am bending this conductor to this point like this. I am bending like this. I am bringing a to here. This is A. Okay. So this is a terminal A. I just bending the terminal like this. A. Okay. So when I bend, when I brought the A to here, so in between A and C, that means in between A and C, what is the value of resistance present? 6 ohm is there. Is it not? Okay. In between A and D, what is the value? 8 ohm is there. So, do this circuit is same as the circuit what I have given here. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with me? Is there any violation? Do you
No.
find any
No,
violation
sir.
or both are one and the same? What is your answer? Do you find any
Same, both are
violation
same.
or both are same?
Yes, sir.
Violation is there or not there?
No, sir.
violation
No
or
violation.
violation is there.
No violation.
Very good. No violation. Both are same circuit only. Just a bend the conducting wires like this. Just a bend. Okay. I am bending like this. Okay. No, not at all changing the circuit property or circuit. Whatever it is exhibiting, whatever showing its property. Just I am bending the terminal to like this. Just wire bending. So when I bend, when I bring this A from this position to this position, this is A. A came to here. Automatically, along with the A, this, what is there? In between A and D, 3 ohm, I think I have given. A and D, 3 ohm. This is 3. A and D, 3 ohm. Is it not? A
Yes,
and
sir.
D, A and D, 3 ohm is there. Is it not? And A and C, 6 ohm is there. So when I bend A from this position to this position, okay, 3 ohm came to here, this 3 ohm came to here, this 6 ohm came to here. Understood or not? You need some
Yes,
more
sir.
explanation.
Not
No, sir.
understood.
Is it comfortably understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when I bend the wire from A to this position, automatically 3 is bending to here, 6 is bending to here. So 3 bend, 6 is bending to this position. Is it not? Okay. Now observe this circuit now. Is it in a comfortable manner or not? Shall I rub
Yes.
the previous circuit?
Yes, sir, you
Or
can.
I will draw here. Okay. So this circuit, now I am comfortably again modifying the circuit. This is terminal A. Okay. This is 3 ohm. This is C. This is 6 ohm. This is 6 and 12. This is circuit number 1. This is circuit number 2. And this is circuit number 3. Do you find how the circuit number 1 is comfortably brought into a convenient form, and after bringing it to a convenient form, and again we rearrange the resistances in a very comfortable manner to understand in a known form of the arrangement of resistances. Do you agree? See, you already told that no violation is there between 1 and 2 diagrams. Why? Because it is a simple bending. Okay. So no violation is there. Okay. Now that is very convenient form to you, I think. Okay. Can you tell me the answer now? So actually,
Sir, 2 ohm.
huh?
2
What is your
ohm.
answer? Repeat.
2 ohm.
2 ohm, huh? Is it not? Is it the same? 2 ohm only, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What about the others? Got the point? What she told? Let us check. So actually, the question is asked in which point of view? So which point of question this is being asked? Which model this is?
Between A and B.
This is Wheatstone bridge balanced model.
Oh, yes, it's Wheatstone.
Okay. So Wheatstone bridge under balanced condition model. This is a most important model regarding resistance, combination of resistance. Okay. In this Wheatstone bridge model. Okay. So is the bridge is balanced or not? Let us check. Is the bridge is balanced? 3 ohm, 6 ohm, 6 ohm, 12 ohm. P by Q is equal to R by S.
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yes, sir.
find P by Q is equal to R? What is the P by Q value?
2.
2 or maybe 1 by 2. Okay.
1 by 2.
What is R by S? Same.
1 by
P by
2.
Q is equal to R by S. Understanding? One more
Yes,
girl.
sir.
This one. Okay. P by Q means R by S. That is bridge is under the balanced condition. So now you can go for application of Wheatstone bridge for arrangement of resistance. So this means this middle resistance will not show effect under bridge balanced condition. Why? Because C and D are at same potential. When both breakers are at same potential, no current flows across in this direction or in this direction. No current flows. That is the effect of the resistance is nullified. And hence we go for the simple calculation, that is 6 and 3, 9 ohm, 6 and 3, 9 ohm, and 6 and 12, 18. Okay. So simply 9 and 18 are in a parallel connection. That is AB by A plus B. This is the formula. Is it not? This is 9 ohm, 18 ohm. AB by A plus B. This is 9 into 18 by 9 plus 18. 27 only, na?
Yes, sir.
What is 9 into 18? 162, na?
Sir, we get 6 ohm.
Yes,
No,
sir,
no,
it's 6 ohm.
27. This is 3, 3, 6. Simply. Okay. 9, 3 is 27. And 3, 6, 18. So answer is
6 ohm.
understood. It is not 2.
Yes, sir.
6 ohm. How we got the 6 ohm? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
9 into 18 by 27. Okay. So simple arrangement of resistance model when you consider, see how the preparation must be. So you got the complete idea about the levels in which the question may be asked appearing in the examination. Now you are ready. So whatever the combination it is given regarding just one model you learned, okay, not all models. So regarding this model, if resistance combination is asked in the examination, now you are very much perfect now. Okay, not 100%. Let me ask one more question. Let me check whether you understood the point or not. Shall I rub this? I am
Yes,
rubbing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, or you want to know? Note down anything.
No, sir.
sir.
Wait
Already
for
noted down.
one more minute. Noted down everything.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
I am rubbing. So this is the last chance for you to tell an appropriate answer, to show to exhibit your skill. Okay. Last question I am asking regarding this model. Okay. The question is, I think you have to show your skill now and should able to get the perfect answer. The question is, tell me your answer. Or you want any hint?
So give a few more minutes.
You want hint? So this is terminal A and B. Let it be some C. Let it be some D. Let it be some E. Okay? You nomenclate like this. You nomenclate the junctions some C, D, E like this. Okay? So I am rearranging the circuit. This is A. And from so some immediate to A, C we have drawn here. C. From C to E. From C to E. From C to E. This is E. A 5 ohm resistance is there. C and E. C and E. 5 ohm resistance is there. Okay. From E to B. This is E. E to this is B. From E to B, 5 ohm resistance is there. From this is C. From C to D, from C to D, 5 ohm resistance is there. From C to D, 5 ohm resistance is there. From D to E, from D to E, 10 ohm resistance is. D is here. Where is E actually? This is E. From D to E, 10 ohm resistance is there. And from E to B and D to B, from D to B again 5 ohm resistance is there. Do the meaning of the circuit is same in diagram 1 and diagram 2. Observe. From A, immediately C came here. This is C. From C, two terminals are going out. Two terminals from C. So this is the two terminals, what they are, dividing from C. So one is consisting of 5 ohm and terminating at E. So this is C. From C to E, 5 ohm is there. C to E, 5 ohm is there. No violation is there. From C to D, 5 ohm is there. No violation is there. From D to B, 5 ohm. D to B. In between D and B, 5 ohm is there. No violation is there. In between E and B, 5 ohm is there. No violation is there. So in between D and E, 10 ohm is there. What did you observe? The circuit is rearranged in a comfortable manner to apply the known concept, that is a Wheatstone bridge balanced condition. That is very most important model in a competitive examination. So one of the most important model you are learning. So in which the previous model just wire bending, that is nobody will come and say you bend the wire so that you will get the answer. So that is the application of skill. Whenever problem appears to a particular human being, how they apply at that situation, how they react is the level of the intelligence, the level of the skill, how they are showing and exhibiting in that particular situation. That is the important quality of a person to exhibit his specialty in different situations or solving different problems. That is, so rearrangement thought nobody will tell that you have to get. Okay. So in the previous condition, just we bending the wire, we rearranged in a comfortable manner. That is a Wheatstone bridge model. Okay. This also, in this model also, we rearranged such that we rearranged to get a comfortable Wheatstone bridge model. Okay. Do you agree 1 and 2 diagrams are equivalent, or is there any violation is there? Equivalent, equal circuits?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What is the resistance between D and E?
10 ohm.
Between D and E.
10 ohm.
In both the circuit, is it 10 ohm only?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. What is the resistance between D and B. D and B.
5 ohm.
D and B is 5 only. Is it not? Okay. So this is a arm 1 of D and B. What is the other arm? This is D and B. Another arm is there in which 10 ohm and 5 ohm is there. So in between D and B, 10 ohm and 5 ohm is there here also. 10, 5. This is 10, 5. So that is we comfortably rearranged to apply our Wheatstone concept there. So that is the key point here. Now can you tell me the answer? Is the
5
bridge
ohm.
under balanced condition or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
sir.
balanced.
Is it balanced? Yes, definitely.
Yes, sir.
P by Q is becoming a R by yes. So now you apply. So which resistance is going to be a dummy resistance?
10.
10 ohm.
10 ohm.
Very good. 10 is not showing a dummy effect. Okay, it's not showing it effect, and hence you can remove the 10 and go for the proceeding. What is your answer?
5 ohm.
5 ohm.
Very good. 5 ohm. But you are taking my help. Without my help, if you able to tell, no doubt you are a good and great student. No doubt. Why? Because immediately after learning the concept, if you are able to tell the answer, your level is very high. That is no. You need not ask everybody what is my level. So this is how when you tell the answer, immediately your level will be out revealed. This is out revealed. Okay. So you can immediately know about your level while telling the answers to the questions. Okay, you are good. In my observation, you are telling the answers, but not excellent. That is quite clear. What my wish is to become an excellent student. You have to become an excellent student. Okay, your present level is good, no doubt. Okay, you are telling the answers, but you have to show some more. Your skill so that you have to reach the excellent level. So only excellent students becomes the top rankers. So if you want to become a top ranker, you may make yourself more practice and more learn more models, tell the answers immediately. Okay, so this is 5 ohm. Okay, I think you got how simple regarding simple resistance, how the questions are being asked. Shall we change the model?
Yes, sir.
Shall we change the model? Okay, shall I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I am moving to the another model in electricity. You have already told what is resistance. You have already told the answer for resistance. What is mean by resistance?
Which oppose the flow of current.
The property.
Of-
It is the property of a
Material.
dash. What is how you fill that dash? Property of a. It is the property of a dash.
Material.
Very good. Physical material. Okay. It is a property of a physical material by which it opposes the electric current to flow through it. Okay. It is a opposing property. It is a opposing property of a physical material. Okay. Whatever the material you consider. Okay. Rubber. Suppose. What is the rubber? Is it a good conductor of electricity or bad conductor?
Bad
Bad
conductor of electricity.
Bad means it do not
Sir.
allow the electricity to pass through it. What is the
Excuse me, sir.
good conductor? Best very good conductor. What is your answer?
Excuse me, sir.
Good, very good conductor. There are so many conductors are there. Less resistive, very good conductor. What is your example?
Silver.
Or can you tell very bad conductor? What is the very bad conductor?
Hello, sir.
Worst conductor. Worst material which do not allow any electricity through it. What is that bad conductor? Do you know this material?
Yes, sir.
It is a bad conductor of electricity. It will not allow electricity to pass through it. Okay, why? Because all are strongly bonded covalent bonds are there in diamond. Okay, bad conductor of electricity. Okay, diamond. Okay, very bad conductor. Okay, what is a very good conductor? He told silver, gold. One more example. Silver,
Copper.
gold, very good conductors, no doubt. What the answer you told is very good. One more, two more examples I need. Two more examples for copper, very good.
Aluminium.
Very good. Among the four, which one is cheaper? Abundant and cheaper. Cheap in cost. Which one?
Copper.
Copper cheap in
Aluminium.
cost?
No,
No doubt
silver.
gold is costly. I mean, costlier. I mean, among the four given, gold is costlier. Okay, silver of course costly. Copper and aluminum. Which one is cheaper?
Aluminium.
Aluminum is cheaper.
Hello, sir.
Then that is the
Can
why
you?
aluminum is used in power supplies. Okay, street lines. Okay, everywhere aluminum is used. Copper is not used. Why? Because copper is a costly material. Okay, so now current. What is the definition of current?
Flow of electron.
Current. Somebody is missing on the screen. That girl, I don't know.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you?
You are. I am
Sir,
unable to see.
actually, I need to leave the class right now.
Repeat once again.
I need to leave the class right now as I have to take my
You are leaving,
COVID-19 vaccination.
You want some
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
break? You need any break?
No, sir. I need to go to the.
She asked permission. Okay. Continue.
Sir, I need to go to the hospital for taking my COVID-19 vaccination. That's why I need to leave the class.
Oh, okay. No problem. Okay. What is mean by current? Now, the second
Thank you, sir.
model we are starting the discussion about. What is current?
The flow of electrons per unit time.
Flow of electrons or any more answer? Current. It is the rate at which charge flows across the conductor. It is the rate at which charge flows across the conductor per unit area, per unit interval of time. Okay. So this is suppose a conductor is there. Okay. Per unit cross sectional area in 1 second. In 1 unit cross sectional area, how many number of electrons are crossing? So that is nothing but the current. Number of charge carriers, that is current only. Okay. So then the charge at which it is flowing across a unit cross sectional area per 1 second or a unit time is called current. Okay. So regarding current, suppose this is 10 ohm. This is 5 volts battery is connected. What is the value of the current in the circuit?
1/2.
1/2. What is the unit of current? SI unit of current.
Ampere.
Ampere.
Very good, ampere. Okay. So what is the formula for I? I is equal to V
V
by
by R.
or V is equal to
IR.
Ohm's law. Okay. So V is equal to 5, R is equal to 10, that is 1/2 or 0.5 amp. Okay. Suppose so what is the current in the circuit I? What is the value of I in the circuit?
3/2.
How much?
3/2.
2 by
3/2.
3 by 2 amp. You mean 3 by 2?
3/2 ampere.
I have asked the question about the calculation of I. What is the total resistance in the circuit?
10/3.
Net resistance. What is the net resistance between A and B? This is AB, suppose. What is the net resistance between AB? RAB is equal to how much? What is your answer? RAB is equal to
10/3.
10/3.
AB by A plus B. Okay. 10/3 ohm. Okay. So what is the V here? V is equal to, so what is the I? I is equal to V by R. V is equal to 5
5.
by
3/2.
10/3.
10/3.
Okay. So what is your answer?
3/2 ampere.
3/2.
That's very good. Okay. So what is, this is I, this is I1 and this is I2. What is I2 value? This is I2, this is I1 and this is I. I is 3/2 amp. Is right? Your answer is very good. What about I2? This is I1, this is I2. Shall I reveal? Or you want any hint?
Yes, sir.
You want hint?
Yes, sir.
So, current after coming out of the negative terminal of the battery, it has to reach the positive terminal. While moving from negative terminal of the battery, okay, the charge, negative charge start moving like this. Where it is going to divide? Here, the junction. Okay, it is dividing into I1 and I2. Is it not? Okay. So, after reaching this junction, current comfortably move in which direction? Upper or lower? Current moves comfortably in which direction? Upper or lower direction?
Upper direction.
Current flows in 10 ohm resistance comfortably, you mean,
Yes, sir.
compared with 5 ohm.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
If not, what is your answer? Current comfortably cross or move in which arm? Upper or lower arm?
Lower arm.
Why? What is your reason?
Because
Current
less
flows-
resistance is there.
Tell me.
Because less resistance is
That's
there.
very good. When it, moving in a less resistance material, it comfortably moves, is it not? Okay, no
Yes,
resistance,
sir.
very comfortably it moves. High resistance, the material is opposing. That means it cannot comfortably move. Understood? Rajesh?
Yes, sir.
Why? Okay. So high resistance means current comfortably cannot cross that material, is it not? So in which direction current comfortably moves? Lower
Lower
direction.
direction.
Upper direction, current will be not comfortably moving. Okay. So what is your answer? I1, I2, dash. In the dash, I am giving 3 options. greater, less is equal to, what is your answer?
I1 is lesser than I2.
I1 is a
Lesser than I2.
I1 is lesser than I2. Do you agree with this answer, girl? Is it true?
Yes.
The answer?
Yes.
Why I1 is lesser? This is I1. Why it is lesser? Why? Because 10 ohm is resisting.
Resistance.
Resisting means only low value of current flows. So 5 ohm is comfortably allowing. That means more current. So I1 is less value of current because of more obstruction. Low value of current because of less obstruction. So it is not opposing very much and hence more current flows. This is opposing because more value it is opposing and hence current is not comfortably moving because that is the reason I1 is less than I2. I think, are you clearly understood this point? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Definitely I1 is less than I2. How much it is less than, that is important. Okay. So this current is going to be dividing into two parts. Is it not? Okay. What is the ratio between 5 and 10? 5 is to 10. Is it not? The ratio between, and we are now calculating how much value is flowing through 10, how much is flowing through 5. Okay. To understand that, what is the total number of parts? In how many parts should the current move? We are now going to understand. So, what are the total number of parts? 10 plus 5. Total 15 parts is there. Among the 15 parts, 10 parts is upper arm is having, 5 parts is lower arm is having. Okay. What is the ratio between the resistance between the upper and lower arm? 5 is to 10 means 1 is to 2 ratio.
Oh.
Okay. Among the 15, 5 and 10 means among the 3, 1 and 2, the same meaning. Sharing of 15 rupees, like 5 and 10 is same as sharing of 3 rupees as in a 1 and 2 rupees manner. Both is same, one and the same meaning. Okay. So in 1:2 ratio, the current is going to be dividing. Understood? So 10:5 means 1:2 ratio. Total 3 parts are there, in which 1 part and 2 parts are there. So 2 parts of current, 2 parts of among 3 parts of the current, 2 parts will move in upper arm and lower arm. What is your answer? If so, why you told like that? You have to support your statement. Among the 3 parts of current, 2 parts of current is going to be moved in upper or lower. 2 means more number of parts of current. It means more current. More current flows through
I2.
Very good. This is 2 parts of current is moving in this direction across 5. Only 1 part is moving in the upper arm. Why? Because less current. Okay. 1 and 2. Among the 3, 1/3 of current is, this is less value of current is moving in the upper arm. What is the total value of current we obtained here? 3/2,
3
no?
by 2.
3/2. So 3/2 means, shall I write 1.5? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
in 1.5 amp current, 1/3 is flowing through less current in 10 ohm. 2/3 is flowing into 5 ohm. 1/3 of 1.5. What is your answer? 1/3 of 1.5, 2/3 of 1.5. How much? 1/3 of 1.5 means how much?
1.
0.5,
5.
0.5, 0.5. 1/3 means?
0.5.
Yes. 15/3. 1.5 means 15/10. Okay. 15/30. 1/2, this is 0.5. Okay. 0.5 amp. Okay. So this less value of current is I1 is or I2? Which one? This 0.5 value
I1.
is? Very good. I1 is a 0.5 amp. What is the I2?
1 ampere.
Very good. 1 amp. Now you got the point. Total current is
1.5 ampere.
very good. So our understanding briefly, 1.5 is 1.5 amp current is flowing across the circuit. Among the 1.5 amp, from the 1.5 amp current, this is a 1/3. This is 0.5 amp is moving in the upper arm, and 1 amp is moving in the lower arm. 1 amp is moving in the lower. This is the understanding of the current division in the given circuit. So 0.5 is moving in the upper arm, 1.0 is flowing in the lower arm. Okay? Why? Because resistances are in which ratio?
1:2.
Resistances are in which ratio?
1:2.
Very good. 1:2. Okay? Or 10:5. What is the ratio of the resistance? Means 5:10. That is 1:2. What the ratio is revealing about? There are 3 parts are there. Total 3 parts are there. In the 3 parts, 2 parts of the current is moving in the lower arm, and only 1 part is moving in the upper arm. That is the meaning of the circuit. Okay, so that is 1:2 ratio. The circuit is having the resistances in the both the arms. Okay, so shall I change the values and ask the question again? Suppose in the position of 10, suppose 8 ohm is there. In the position of 10, 8 ohm is there. In the position of I2, 2 ohm is there. So what is your answer about I1 and I2? Tell me. In the position of 10, 8 is there now. In the position of 5, 2 is given. What is your answer? Tell me the values for I. What is I? Okay. I1 and I2. Tell me the answers for these 3 questions.
I1 is 25 by 8.
Shall I change the V value? Let it be some 32 volts. 32. V is 32.
I1 is 20 ampere.
I1 is I. First tell me the I value.
20 ampere.
20 amp. Let us check. Okay. What is the net resistance? RAB. RAB is equal to
8 by 5.
16 by 10. RAB is equal to 16 by 10. That is
1.6.
6 ohm. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
You got 1.6 only?
Yes, sir.
Girl. You obtain 1.6?
No,
AB by A plus B. 8 into 2 by 8 into 2 by 8 plus 2. That is 16 by 10. 1.6. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Confident? 1.6 only?
Yes, sir.
Are you calculating or finished?
Finish.
Okay, 1.6 you obtained.
Yes, sir.
What is V? V is equal to,
30.
32.
okay, R is equal to, so what is I?
1.
32 by 1.6,
1.6.
20 volts. Okay, this is 32 by 1.6, that is
20.
32 by 1.6 means 16 by 10. Okay, 320 by 16, that is
20 amperes.
What is your answer? A by B by C. What is your answer?
20.
If I ask the question, what is A by B by C?
AC by B.
A
C.
into,
A into C by B.
are you sure?
Yes,
Suppose the
sir.
question is asked like this, AB by C. What is your answer?
A by B into 1 by C.
Understood? You should not get any confused. Okay? A by B C, A by B by C. Okay? So whenever you are calculating, okay? So this is in which form? First form or second form?
First form.
First form. 15 by 10. That is why 15 by 10. Okay? So our answer is 20 volts. Now
Sir, 20 amperes, sir.
20 amp, I think 20 amp current. 20 amp current is going to be divided into which ratio?
1:3.
1 is to,
3.
think and tell. 1 is to,
1:4.
very good. 2 is to 8 ratio. 2, 8 ratio. That means 1 is to 4
4.
ratio. How many parts are there? Total parts.
5.
Very good. 5 parts are there. Okay. So 5 parts of current is going to be divided into 1 and 4 parts. So this is current. It is going to be divided into 1 and 4. Okay. So that is 1 by 5, 4 by 5. Okay. 5 parts of current is going to be divided into 1 by 5, 4 by 5. Okay. So 1 by 5, 4 by 5. Which one is lower? Which one is higher?
4
Among
by
1
5
by
is
5
higher.
and 4 by 5, which one is lower and which one is higher?
1 by 5 is higher.
1 by 5 higher compared with 4 by 5? Are you sure?
No, 1 by 5 is less, 4 by 5 is high.
1 by 5 is, suppose 1 by 5 is there, 4 by 5 is there. I will multiply both with 5 into 5 into 5. So what is the answer? This one is,
Less.
1.
this one is.
4.
So which one is higher?
4.
1 by 5 and 4 by 5. Which one is higher?
4 by 5.
4 by 5 is higher, obviously. This is 4 times 1 by 5. This is 4 times 1 by 5. It is only 1 by 5. So which one is higher? 4 times
4
1
by
by
5.
5 is higher. So this is more. Okay. 1 by 5 is 0.2. 1 by 5 means 0.2. 4 by 5 means 0.8. Is it not? 0.2. 1 by 5 means 0.2. 4 by 5 means
0.8.
Which one is higher?
0.8.
I think Ashrita. 0.2, 0.8. Which one is higher?
0.8.
0.8.
8.
4 by 5 is higher. Okay.
Yes.
So 5 parts of current